Welcome to The Sustainable Mind. My name's Leanne. I'd like to guide you in a mini self-care practice. Each of these elements can be brought together in this way that we're going to do in just a moment, or you can take each of them individually, practice them for longer, or simply draw on them throughout your day at any time, anywhere, just to support yourself whenever you need that. Each of the elements are grounding, deepening, connecting, and comforting. Okay, let's settle in. So I invite you to come into a comfortable seat. Finding a posture that will serve you for this practice. And if it feels comfortable, you might like to close the eyes or hold a soft gaze. So bringing your attention into the body, becoming aware of yourself seated here. And I'm going to invite you first of all to bring your attention down into your feet. It might be that you'd like to just wiggle the toes a little bit or press the feet into the ground. This can sometimes be a useful way of helping our attention come into the feet. And then whenever you're ready, just gently relaxing the feet, relaxing the toes, and feeling into the soles of the feet, particularly where they connect with the ground. Taking a moment to feel into this connection. A light touch, a light pressure in the soles of the feet as they rest on the ground. And if the mind wanders, as best you can not to worry, just allowing it to happen. It's all part of the practice. And whenever we notice that the mind has wandered, just gently and kindly bringing the attention back to the soles of the feet. And then gradually we'll start to bring our attention up through the legs, through the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, just tracing your attention all the way up to the upper legs and then into the parts of the body that are connecting with the chair. So we're going to be noticing the backs of the legs, the buttock muscles, the lower back perhaps. So noticing these areas to begin with. Feeling the pressure of the weight of the body on the chair. That connection. If you notice there's any tightness or tension or holding here, you might like to take a moment just to soften the muscles as best you can. Seeing if we can really give our weight up to the chair. Allow the body to be held and supported here. And again, when the mind wanders, just gently bringing the attention back to our seat and feeling that connection with the chair. And maybe with each out breath we can start to have a sense of the body just dropping a little bit more each time with each breath. And then lastly here, just having a sense of the lower body, this grounding in the feet, grounding in the seat. The sense of feeling the ground beneath us can really support us in bringing a calming effect to the nervous system, and also helps bring our attention away from any worries that we might be having, even if it's just for a moment. So then bringing your attention into your breath. So noticing the breath in your body. And the invitation here, if you'd like to, is to place a hand on your tummy, kind of where your belly button is. And you might notice here how the hand moves with each breath as you breathe in, with the belly expanding a little. The hand gets pushed out, and then on the breath out, everything sinks in a little. So the invitation here, if it feels comfortable, is to take some deeper breaths, and we'll just do a few here. So just in your own time and at your own pace, breathing in deeply. And then when you come to release the breath, seeing if you can do so slowly, steadily, and completely. And just taking a next big breath in. And continuing in this way, just for a few breaths here. Really feeling that expansion in the body as you breathe in. And feeling that release and letting go on the out breath. And seeing if you can really stretch out the out breath. And just doing what feels comfortable here. We don't want you to become out of breath. So perhaps one more big breath in. And a nice long breath out. And then letting go of your controlling of the breath and just allowing the body to find its natural rhythm. So lengthening the out breath that we did just there really helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system our rest and digest response, and so having a calming and soothing effect on our nervous system. Okay, so that was deepening, and we'll move now on to connecting. And again, the invitation here is to take one of your hands, or one hand or both hands, and just placing it somewhere on your body. So sometimes we might place a hand on the chest, near the heart space. We could place a hand on the tummy, or we could hold a hand, cupping a hand gently in your lap. So you can experiment here with what feels comfortable, what feels comforting and supportive. And then whenever you're ready, just placing your attention in that connection between the hand and the body. You might even want to just apply a tiny little bit of pressure just to really feel that connection. Maybe even bringing in a gentle rub, soothing rub, whatever feels okay for you. And of course, if this is new to you, it might feel a little strange, and that's okay. Seeing if we can just work with paying attention to the connection. So really feeling the hand wherever it is. You might start to feel a warmth. You might find it soothing, reassuring. And just resting in this space. And if there is a sense of warmth and soothing for you, just seeing if you can really allow that to be absorbed into the body, deep into the body. Again, as another way of soothing the nervous system. And this element of touch and movement really speaks to our lower brain, a part of that is known as the brain stem. So one of the oldest parts of our brain will really respond to movement and touch as a way of reassuring ourselves that we're okay in this moment. Okay, so you could leave the hands there if you would like to, or you can rest them down in your lap. Again, just finding what feels comfortable for you. And then we'll move on to the last element here, which is comforting. And here we use our higher brain to draw on some words and phrases, again to support us in a difficult moment, bringing in a sense of kindness, of soothing, as I say, to support ourselves wherever we're at. So you might like to try the following, and you can add in any words or phrases of your own. I am here for you. I am supporting you. May I be well. May I feel joy. It's okay, I've got you. May I feel safe. May I be peaceful. And repeating any of those phrases, adding in your own, anything that brings a sense of ease, comfort, reassurance. I am here. I am with you. Let me help you. Whatever words or phrases you use, seeing if you can again really let yourself receive them. And of course this may take some time and practice, but hearing them anyway, however you feel, will be helpful. And then with more practice, there's a sense of really drawing in that kindness. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Okay, so just for the last few moments of this practice, resting everything, releasing any words or images, holding your whole body in your attention, allowing whatever is here just to be here just as it is, feeling the whole body breathing. And then we'll notice the breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. So taking your time as you shift from the practice back to the space that you're in, you can open your eyes when you feel ready and just looking about you, taking in your surroundings. You might bring some gentle movement to the body, a little stretch. And also take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to practice. These little moments of self-care are invaluable, and it really helps us either set us up for the day, keeps us going, and it can help us to continue to look after those that we love and those around us. Thank you for your practice.